So I just got out of work and it sucked. I didn't plan on fishing today. I had to come up towards my mom's house. That's where we're at. And I need to do something to calm myself down. So I decided I'm gonna do this. This little pool here is a little bit of a honey hole. It runs in this stream, which sometimes can be a honey hole too, but mainly this pool is pretty hot. I haven't fished it yet this year. I tried to once. I lied. I did try to fish it once this year, and the water was too high, so the water's low. It's like kind of at the perfect flow right now. I thought it was gonna be too high because it dumped last night, and the creek I normally fish is flooded out, but this it looks good. So we're gonna give it our best shot, see what we can get. I've caught everything in here, from big natives to largemouth bass and pickerel. So who knows what's gonna happen. Got one. Let's go, baby. There we go. Little bass, I think. Yep. Little baby bass. Smoked it though. Like I said, ain't nothing great, little one, but you'll catch about, I've caught big bass out of here, I've caught big natives out of here, I caught a lot of big fish in here too, but sometimes you gotta weed through these small ones to get on the ones worthwhile. So let me get this out. And we'll get this little guy back in the water, let him get big, and then maybe we'll be able to get on some of them bigger guys. Oh, and he's gone. Got one. There, little guy. Like I said, we're gonna come right down to the water so I can get him back in. Ugh. Ooh, look at this little stud. But yeah, you gotta weed through these small guys down here. But probably get a good shot of them. Like I said, little fish, but there's some big ones in here. It's just weeding through these guys to get through them. But there's some perch in here and stuff too, but nice little fish. So we're at 2. Been here for about got one. Back to back on these little guys. It seems like there's a ton of, from what I could see right now, it looks like there's a ton of perch and bass down there. And they really are destroying this woolly bugger. Stop kicking, little buddy. So, like I said, got another little one. And it's our little guy hanging out. Now, the thing too is, like, I'm standing up on top of this little waterfall dam thing, and I'm just casting down into the stream, letting the woolly bugger drift naturally, and a slow retrieve. Got one. Ugh. Little bass. Like a baby. There we go. Number 4, little baby. Little guy. Get him back in. There he goes. Missed one. Got one. Look at these little perch. Ugh. Number 5. Got one. Fighter. A sunfish. Dang. Ugh. Sunfish finally won the war, huh? Little sunfish. First one we caught of these yet. I mean, let him go quick. If we're talking about the number of species I've caught, I mean, we hit like 3 or 4 different ones so far, but nothing big. And I mean, normally this is the thing too, like big ones, early spring, like around now when fishing season's just getting started, you usually catch a lot of big ones in here. And I haven't gotten one decent one yet. I mean, they've all been small. I mean, I'm catching a lot of fish in a short amount of time, that's great, but there comes a point when you're sick of catching these small ones. You know what I mean? Like, let's try to keep it up, you know? Which totally goes against what I just said about any day catching fish is fly fishing a good day. Whatever. Let's try to get on a big one. One more, and this one I'm going to switch over to the big hole. boy. We got a fighter. Give me that bass. Number 6. A little bit bigger, but still a baby. You know what I'm saying? He smoked that thing though. Oh. Don't worry, I got him. He's fine. Like I said, a little bit bigger, a little bit better, but still a little guy. There you go. Got something. Little baby. Little baby. Oh no! I'm like Butterfingers today. That was like number 7, little baby. He'll be fine. He's swimming away right now, so he's fine. Sunfish. Sunfish, number 10, and it's starting to rain. I lost that one. Oh, it's a tag. We'll try to get him on the shore. Ah, there we go. There we go. Where you at, bud? There we go. For a creek bass, that's not bad. You know what I mean? I mean, it's not huge, but it's also not bad. Nice guy. Pretty healthy. Let's get him back in. Oh! Got it at the last second. Get him in the basket. Come on. We're gonna hit this Deadpool quick. Oh, he ate it. He's bleeding a little bit. I want to get him back in quick. Nice perch though. So, don't judge me because my car's a mess. I got a bunch of stuff in here. I'm moving back from my mom's towards my house, and then I got my golf clubs and all my fishing stuff in the back. I just leave them in there just in case. But so yeah, I turned it off. There's people asking me questions. They're down the lake with my mom. The lake down there is like kind of private, and the stream runs into a public stream that they used to stock and they don't, but the stream is full of a bunch of wild native trout, so I will fish it from time to time. I didn't have a ton of time today, so that's why I hopped in that hole, because when it's on, it's pretty productive. Like we just saw, I caught somewhere between 10 and 15 fish in about 45 minutes, so it wasn't bad. No trout. You never know what's going to be in there, really. I'm telling you, I went down there sometimes, and all I've caught was natives, big ones. And then I've been down there times like today, where all I pull out are bass, perch, and sunfish. So nothing big. I mean, bass-wise, for being in a stream, that one was pretty decent. The other one wasn't that bad. I mean, obviously they're not big. They're not big bass. We're not catching 10-pound, 5-pound bass out of a stream. But for being in a stream, compared to like the rest of them, I saw those small ones. Those are actually not that bad of bass. So, caught some bass, caught some perch. Was throwing a green woolly bugger the whole time with a little blue in it. It seemed to be what they were hitting, and everything was hitting it, even the sunfish were hitting it. So, yeah, it wasn't that bad. It was decent. I mean, it's good. Like, to go, like, if you don't have a lot of time to fish, if you go and you catch fish the whole time you're fishing, yeah, it's great. I probably would have stayed longer because I thought the bite turned off because it stopped in that one spot. When I moved over, I caught another perch, so it was like, oh. But I have something I got to be at in, like, an hour. And I gotta go home, too. I didn't tell my girlfriend I was going fishing. I just told her I was going to pick the stuff up from my mom, so whatever. I'm gonna drop that stuff off at home, but I want to get home in time to drop that stuff off and be home for a little bit before I gotta run out. Something I gotta go do at 8. It's about 6:45 now, and from my mom's to my house takes me about a half hour to get home. So, whatever. Bright side of this whole thing is that I feel much better right now than I do when I left work. That's the thing. Like, work's stressful, right? Nobody likes to do it. I actually kind of like my job. But some of like the politics and stuff of it get to you sometimes, and they get you all twisted up. And I was just stressed out. Went to my mom's, and I just thought to myself, you know what? Whatever. I'm gonna go fishing. And down by me, I was gonna go fishing at home, but down by me, like I said, it poured last night, so the creeks flood out real easily. All like the major stock streams, like the best ones, the fish, they flood easily. Like if it rains really hard quick, they just get flooded. So I couldn't do that. So I knew fishing there wasn't an option. But down here it takes like a couple days of rain to get the dam to flood, and that wasn't the case. So I went down there. The water was it was basically at the perfect level. I mean, I caught so many fish. It was. If I would have stayed a little longer, I mean, eventually it probably would have stopped biting soon anyway. I was pulling so many fish out of that spot, and it's going to be getting dark in a little bit, regardless. So I hope you guys kind of enjoyed this. Yeah, I know I wasn't catching trout. Next video, I will be either back in the main stream down my house or about an hour away from me. One of my buddies that fly fishes, that's pretty good, has a couple sweet spots down there, and I've been supposed to be going up and fish with him for like the past 2 weeks, and I haven't gotten there yet. So I plan on getting up there and catching some trout. He got big rainbows up there. They have the stock rainbows and stuff like that, big brown trout. But then there's a ton of natives in there, and the natives are huge. Huge. So it's not unknown to catch about like a 20-inch trout out of there at any given time. And he's got the patterns pretty worked out, and he has some flies he ties up pretty good. Apparently he's been crushing them on catching 10 to 15 decent trout a day. So I want to get up there and fish with him a little bit. So one of the two places, either I'll be at my home stream, or I will be up north with my buddy. So either way, I hope you kind of liked this. I know it wasn't just like slamming trout, but it was productive and it was fun for me. So yeah, it was good time. But yeah, that's about it. I guess I'll see you guys